This is a video of how to create part number 7. It's going to be done a little different than we've done our isometrics in the past. We are going to focus on making sure that we draw this just as it's shown. So the idea here is to keep in mind that we have a 90-degree angle in here. And we really want to focus on that face and this face. So the two faces that are there. And the hard part about the part is that these two circles are concentric, which means they look like bullseyes. They're drawn from the same center point on the same plane. But this arc down here that goes around is not concentric with these two. So it appears that it's further away here than it is here because of the angle that we're looking at. But if we turn it this way, we can see that, hey, wow, they are concentric. They're just not on the same plane. So let's get started. We're going to start with an inverted V this time. We're going to start with a 90-degree angle. And it's going to seem weird, but this is going to be the center of this hole. Next, we're going to pick a spot out here, a little ways out and a little ways out here. So from our center point here to here and here to here should be the same. And that is going to be represented by the inside of the hole. So these two lines here and here are these two lines here and here. I'm going to make a circle here, keeping in mind that the circle has to go outward first. It can't just go up. It'll look silly if it does. And then we're going to make another circle, this equal distance away, or a concentric circle. So those are the two circles we looked at originally, and that's here and here. So now I've got a vertical line and I've got two circles. Next thing I'm going to worry about is I know that this distance is twice as far as this. So I'm going to go 1, 2, twice as far, give myself some tick marks, and finish that off. I'm going to come out here, 1, 2, draw this down, clean this up a little bit. And I'm going to make a line halfway up because I know that this height here is half of this height. So I picked that here, half up, half up. We're going to play connect the dots. So I'm going to connect here to here and here to here. So what I've created now is that weird shape that is located on our 90-degree corner. And notice I still have my 90 degree here. So this still is an isometric, it's just that the Y is inverted. Next, this arc that starts here and terminates here has to be closer up here than it is here because of the angle that we see it at as an isometric. So again, we can't just go up because it'll look silly. We have to go out first. So we have to make it look like a circle. It's going to go out first. And as it curves around, again, we're going to paint this in and see if we can get this to look good. As it curves around, it's going to get closer to that arc. It's going to curve around here, get closer to the top arcs as it goes. I'm going to kind of darken this in a little bit so we can see it a little clearer. We see now that we've made that arc, and it's not concentric with our other arcs. Let's darken those in so we can see those as well. All right, so now that we've got that much of the part, we have a couple other things to finish. One, we need a tangent line. Remember our tangent line, just like Mrs. Moore said in 4th grade, it kisses an arc. This line's going to curve up, and we have to remember, just like in part number 4, with that really sharp angle, this is a sharp angle too. So we see that that goes like that. Don't just come out here like this because it looks silly. So there has to be a sharp angle here. Same thing occurs over here. With a tangent line, it just kisses. This is going to curve up and kind of disappear here, just like the other side did. And then lastly, we have a little circle in here. So that's got to be concentric with this if we look straight down at it. So it's going to curve out, curve around. And we're only going to see that little bit there. So we see through it. So that is how you create part number 7. And as always, please rewind and watch as needed.